Alright, we're watching me playing Reinhardt and then Orisa to finish up on defense and then play Winston on offense. And this is going to be Masters 1, so due to inactivity, we'll drop down to Masters 1, so I have to grind all the way back to GM5. And I thought this game was a really good one to showcase what to do when you're caught unexpectedly with a composition that is unusual, right? So in this situation, I'm playing Reinhardt and King's Row, very, very popular pick. King's Row is a very strong map. It's very linear. It's very brawly. Reinhardt is classically one of the best heroes to play on this map. And I'm expecting some type of other Brawl-ish comp, right? I'm expecting maybe a Zarya, or Reinhardt, or Orisa, Ramatra, something along those lines. If it is going to be dive, I'm expecting like maybe let's go like a Winston or a Brawl. Doomfist is very unusual on this map. I don't think he's particularly strong on this map for a variety of reasons, but I was not expecting a Doom, right? You'll notice that here that the team actually is going dive here, so it's going to be a Doomfist and a Widow, right? So that's going to be part of the dive. She's going to swap to Pharah pretty soon, so that's also another dive hero. You have Genji, who's obviously part of dive. Mercy's going to enable the DPS divers, and then Anna can heal and grenade from afar. So I'm going to be surprised from the very beginning here, where I'm like, wait, what? There's a Doomfist? And I'm like, okay, so recognize here is like, okay, so playing against Doomfist as Reinhardt is a very, very tricky thing. And the number one thing is that you got to be doing something, okay? Option number one is that if their Doom goes, then you can try to push their backline. Obviously, that only works in some situations. Can I actually push their backline and survive? If it's like a Baptiste and an Ana, I'm going to die. There's no world where I can possibly push that. If it's a solo Ana, maybe I can push it, but she's really far away, I can't do that. So option number one is to push their backline. Option number two is to zone the backline. So that's a situation where instead of pushing the backline, I play a safe corner and I just swing, right? And I prevent them from walking past me. So I'm not killing them, and I'm not like dealing any damage to them. I'm not putting pressure on them, but I'm preventing them from helping the Doom, so that my Doom is 1-on-4 against my backline. That's option number two, and that's what I'm going to be doing for now. Option number three is to peel the Doom, which is to charge back and try to pin the Doom, and then apply damage to him yourself, especially from the opposite side of your team. That way he can't block both sides, and then try to kill him or force him out quickly. That's kind of like not the best option, but sometimes it's the only option that you have. Again, I'm caught in a very disadvantaged situation here, but what's good for me is that I have map advantage, okay? In this situation, number one, I have defender's advantage, as in like I control the chokes, I can set up wherever I want to. Number two is because of the nature of the map, King's Row is like the most linear map in the game. There's like no way to flank on this map. So they have to, and the Ana has to come through here, unless she's gonna like walk through here, go up the stairs, and come down here where I can still get her. So basically the Ana has to walk through this choke. So if I just stand here swinging my hammer, I'm gonna prevent the Ana from ever walking through. Now, that may not be enough to win the fight, but at least it's something that I can be doing versus just staring here at the Doomfist doing nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know what, it is what it is. Alright, just block the hand cannon damage. I'm looking for him. Genji's on top of me right now. I'm like, okay, cool. I gotta back up a little bit because if I don't back up, he's gonna stand on top of me, just constantly like headshotting me from above, and I can't do anything about that either. So this is unfortunate, right? I already recognize like I really don't want to be playing Reinhardt right now. I really want to be playing Winston, but I obviously don't have that luxury right now. Because dying right now and resetting would be terrible. Like I'd rather play this out as a suboptimal hero than just like suicide and go to Winston and then give up this point. Doomfist blocks here. I messed this up where I messed with the timing where he gets full punch charge, but I make up for it in a second. So Doomfist is going to charge in, and remember that I mentioned there's three options you can do, right? Number one, push their backline, which I'm basically never going to do in this game, almost never. Option number two is zone the backline, which I'm going to do sometimes, and option number three is peel the Doom. So Doom goes in right now. What's my instinct? I charge him right away. The Doom, instead of going towards my team, goes away from my team because he's actually super low already, and I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't really need to do that, but we'll take it. I try to save the turret as long as I can. Unfortunately, she gets a side angle, destroys it. Now I push in. I have no choice. Like holding, I think lower ranked Ryans would just sit here and hold shield. That's not gonna help you, right? Push in. You gotta push in, right? I have plenty of health, plenty of resources. I have 2 fire strike charges. I'm good. So I'm not charging the Ana right now because I know she has sleep because she hasn't used it, right? Sleep and grenade plus the Genji is actually pretty dangerous for me, and the Mercy can save. So now I go because I see that the Genji and the Mercy are going in. So at this point, I'm like, fine. If they want to go in, I'm gonna go for the Ana now, which is why I go. And you notice I take a suboptimal path. I intentionally go to her right. So not a straight line, because I'm trying to get her to miss the sleep dart, if that makes sense, right? So hopefully she sleeps straight instead of to the side. She hits it, whatever. I knew I wasn't gonna die here. I have 600 health. It's a Mercy, Ana, Genji. I'm not gonna die here. I'm not worried about it at all. There's no way I can die. You see, they don't even bother waking me up because they know they're not gonna kill me. So just taking swings, trying to zone the choke here. I see the Ana's obviously out of position, which was my whole goal, right? When I charged over here originally, it forces her to the left, which is great. I'm paying attention to where she is right now. I look back, make sure my team's okay. Great. I push back forwards because I know the Ana has to get back to choke. I'm going to cut off the Ana, or do my best to cut off the Ana. Fire strike, right? Go in for the hit. Unfortunately, can't quite get the last hammer swing off. Get the fire strike kill, though, which is great. Once I do that, I know the fight's pretty much over. Like, they have to reset now. One swing, make sure not to do it. I go for this gutsy play because I know that the Mercy is not here. Because I heard how far away the Mercy Pharaoh was, so I know the Mercy isn't here. So there's nobody to save the Doom with the Ana dead. So from here, I can do a ton of damage to the Doom and farm ult charge / force him back, etc. Genji comes out, not worried, right? Again, Genji doesn't do a lot of damage, not the tanks. No big deal, just getting back, reset, right? Again, try to hold the choke. I know I'm not getting healed, so I'm like, wait, something's going on. So I turn back, Genji's above my head, hit him once, great. That little thing, hitting the Genji right here, is actually a big deal. Like, Genji players hate this. DPS players in general hate this. Because this is a lot of damage, right? It's a 75, what was it? 75, 85 damage now? 85 damage, yeah. It's an 85 damage hit on the Genji, which means that he has to go get healing. The Ana is the only person who can heal him here. The Mercy, I believe, is out of LOS. Let me figure out what the Mercy is. Yeah, Mercy is way out of LOS, so he has to wait for the Ana to heal right now. So, great. That means I basically cut a bunch of the threat out. I also figured that he's probably going to go for the left mini, which is correct. Right, so I hit him. I recognize, hey, look, I don't think the Ana's here yet. I swing at the Doom, right, fine, whatever. I look to get left of the Genji right away. I hit him again. So now he's taking 2 swings from me. All of this prevents him from doing anything constructive. Just little swings like that can seriously delay a push. That means the Pharmacy, who the Frere is going to, like, easily their best player. She's going to frag out all game long. She has, like, more kills, like, final blows, than I think their whole team combined. But, like, this prevents the rest of the team from doing anything because I'm just constantly zoning them, right? The Doom's trying to mess with me. I'm preventing the Ana from getting anywhere. I'm preventing Genji from getting anywhere. Like, that's the best I can do as Reinhardt in this situation. I can't get kills, not unless somebody makes a mistake. Unfortunately, Lifeweaver's out of position here. Like, there's no reason for him to be here. He's just insta-killed. That's very sloppy of him. I noticed that. I'm like, okay, this is bad. So now I'm playing for time. I'm not thinking that I'm going to win this fight because it's a 4 and 5 right now, and they have short spawn. So my goal here is stall the point as long as I can. Maybe Lifeweaver gets back and we can recontest. I will give up the point right now if I need to because there's no time on the point. So I can survive quite a while here and buy a lot of time before I recontest at the last second. I think I'm charging the Doom, but as soon as I realize the Ana's there, I'm like, nope, can't do that. Just chilling, right? Again, trying to block the point. Wait, if I don't do that, the Doom steps here and starts capping, which is why I'm trying to block that. I see Genji goes in. Genji decides not to move away from the corner, which was surprising. So I missed this charge on him, but I still get the kill there. Right? Fire strike cancel. Didn't need it. I know the Mercy's here, so I swing in, try to get the Mercy hit. Miss her. That's fine, right? But I force it out of the corner. Now I go for the Mercy again. I recognize, look, the Mercy's probably going to get cut here, right? There's no LOS on anybody, so I'm cutting her off, and I'm going in to start swinging at her, right? Get a hit. I didn't fire strike immediately because I knew I would need two hits in a fire strike to kill. But I did move her out of the way. Unlucky here that the shatter misses. So Doom's gonna engage. He's gonna punch in, and then he doesn't actually go far enough, and I'm gonna miss the shatter, which I was really sad about. But the good news is I charge him because he blocks here. Great, kill him out of this anyway. So we'll take it. Pharah is above me. I think she's done nano. Doom gets res. Oh, okay, this is a big mistake on my part. I missed that the Mercy was gonna go for this res. So I heard Valk right here. I actually should have been aware from this, but I was looking at the nanoed Pharah and like not paying attention at all. So Mercy comes over, gets the res. It would have been a little tricky. I think I could have interrupted this, but it would have been a little tough, even though I was camping it. But I don't think she would have gone for it. I was camping it. So I put a little pressure on the Doom because I know he's going to be an issue. I hit the Genji. I know he's low. He goes out. I miss this charge. Forget it. I got to reset. I see the Doom's way deep in my back line. I think about contesting this point, and I'm like, you know what, there's 4 people here, this is not going to work, and I back out. Now, you notice that my shield hopping technique, I'm trying to use this to get out quickly while keeping the shield up most of the time. If I just held shield here and walk back, the shield's going to break before I get to the corner. Alright, great. Walk all the way back. Genji's in. I noticed that the Genji goes in really, really deep here. He dashes in for this. Right, deflex over. I'm waiting for purple to end. Great, purple's over. Good. Right, now I regress. Unfortunately, I should have blocked that. I should have been a little faster to block that for the Tor because he was super low. So, the Q here is that the Illari's going in. It took me a second to realize that that's a friendly Illari, not the opposing Illari. Like, she's a new hero, so like, I don't have the sound cues down. So that's why I stepped back initially. I'm like, oh wait, that's ours. So I look going forwards, looking for an opportunity, but Doom punches me back. I'm looking for it, go on point, see what I got. Nobody's on the left. I expected there to be somebody over here on the left, which is why I did that. Illari kills the Genji, excellent. And then I'm going to block and kill the Pharah here. So I see the Pharah on the top of my screen, and then I'm going to block, and then it's going to kill her with the shield itself, which is a really, really good technique if you didn't know that. Right, so I'll play it to you live. Right. Fast reaction time is very, very important to the high ranks. Right, instant kill on her, but she still manages to kill the my Illari, unfortunately. So Doom's low. I want to try to get the pick if I can. He dodges the fire strike. I charge in. I cancel because I don't want to get punched once I realize it's not going to land, I don't get punched out here, which would be death for me. So that's why I make sure to cancel it before I go too far. Right? Just seeing the Ana just going to step forward. So I'm trying to bait the Ana right now. So here, right? I look here. I step away from the choke, and I hope that she steps forward, right? I hope that she's like, oh, the Ryan's leaving. I got to walk forward to go for the help the Doom. She does walk forward, but not quite far enough. I need to be a little bit more patient for that one. Right, Doom's blocking. Yeah, I don't want to give him charge punch, right? Hit the fire strike timing correctly. Genji's on me. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting shot from two sides, right? Doom here, Genji here. I gotta leave. Right, give her the choke. Because the biggest problem here is like, I don't have my Yuyari here, right? Yuyari, if she's here, like she'll have healing pylon and it'll keep me up, but without Yuyari, I can't do this alone. Genji dashes in. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So, Genji's gonna dash in here despite being at half health. And he's going to pop Blade. I don't know if this is a fat finger or what, but so I pop Fire Strike to make sure, because he actually has dash right now, so he could dash into the Life Weaver and kill him, but I Fire Strike in between them so that if he dashes, that he'll hit the Fire Strike and die instantly. So he actually makes the right call here, which is to not dash, so I'll play it to you from his perspective. Gets low, right, jumps, right? If he dashes in, he gets hit by that Fire Strike and dies. Then I'm thinking he's gonna dash again, so I throw a second Fire Strike. Nope, doesn't do it. Okay, fine. Once he walks that far away, he's given up on trying to get a kill. Because it's going to take him too long to walk back in if he dodges both of those. So whatever, Genji's not my problem. Go for the Doom. I see the Ana there, but I can't charge her straight up because, again, she has sleep. Right? I charge here to try to beat the sleep out. It does work. You're going to see that the Ana's going to go for the sleep. Excellent. So now I know sleep's been used. So if I have an opportunity, I'll go for her, but I don't have it right now. Really hard, obviously, to track everything that's going on. I know Pharah Mercy is up here. I can't do anything about that. I need to get the Doom off the point, and then I need to go repressure the backline, quote-unquote backline, the Genji Ana. Alright, so the Doom's going to go, right? So I've hit the Ana with Fire Strike. I'm looking for a charge here. She manages to get around the corner fast enough. I do the swing. Just barely miss her. I thought about shattering the Ana right there, but once I realized Pharmacy has come back. So originally, they were all the way over here. But you'll notice that they come all the way back to me. And that prevents me from being able to chase this down. Right? If Pharmacy's not there, I'd probably shatter the Ana and kill her right now. Because I know she doesn't have sleep, so she can't interrupt this, and I can just charge back in after. But once Pharmacy's here, I'm like, okay, I need to leave. Gotta go back. Genji's back here. I charge in. I thought the Genji was here, but I realized he actually climbed top right. So now I'm a little out of position. We're kind of in trouble here. Genji goes in, looking for him. Or thought the Genji went in. Yeah, oh, he dashed back out. That's what happened. So the problem is, at this point, there's no way for me to actually stop this. Right? It's like I could have stayed on point and stayed a little longer, but like I'd rather hold the choke at this point because it's like 2 people against 5. We're just not going to be able to do anything meaningful. So we're resetting right now with the team. You notice I keep pulling back here because A, they're trying to look for picks, and B, I recognize that the Doom, the Genji, and the Pharah are all trying to look for picks. So me playing up here isn't going to do anything. They're just going to bypass me and kill my backline. So those are one of the rare periods of time where I'm actually backing up to help shield my team. Right? Because it's like, what am I going to do here? This flank I can deal with, right? These 2 people, the Doom and the Genji, I can deal with. So I go over here, try to be aggressive. Again, I'm not expecting to get any kills, just trying to zone them, take a little pressure off my team. Right? Standing back with my team is not going to do anything. The shield's going to break. Alright, coming up here, trying to see if I can do anything. Hit Fire Strike. I have Shatter, but like, who am I going to Shatter right now? Hard time to be playing as Ryan. Doom's here. I go for the Doom. Charge in. Would have gotten him, right? He's going to pop ulti. I'm looking for it. Waiting. If he pops ulti next to my team, I put down shield and split him from my team. That's what I was thinking. That's why I come back into my team. Because he's never going to go for you. He's always going to go, unless you're like super low. He's always going to be going for a support or maybe like an immobile DPS. So just stand here. If he pops it, put shield down and use the shield to block the damage so that they don't get killed. Doom's going to pop it. I thought about shattering right now, but it would have been really hard to get the timing right. Like, you see the Doom's going around the corner and the Genji's going up. I don't think I could have landed it. Doom's here, or Genji's here. I thought about shattering this too, but I thought I might die. Right? Because my back is turned right now, and there's like a lot of people behind me, so I thought that if I shattered, it would take too long to actually confirm the kill. Which I still agree with. I think it was the right call to not shatter there. I thought about shattering right there, but I jumped, which is unfortunate. But shattering and then charging might have done something. Doom takes Mega Room. Once he takes Mega Room, I can't mess with him, right? He has so much sustain there, so I just want to chill. I get purple. Excellent. There's no grenade now to worry about. Pharah ulti gets popped. This is basically my worst nightmare as Ryan, or playing Brawl against like Dive. Stuff like this happens, and you're like, what do I do? Like, you can't actually help your team. Even if I was standing here with shield, she's gonna break the shield so fast. She's nanoed and down boosted, not gonna do a thing. I go for the Ana instead, try to trade. So this goes back to like, hey, if I can't help my team, try to trade for the backline. So try to go for backline. I somehow don't pin this Ana. Oh, she moves to the right. Okay, she moves to the right the last second. But I kill her anyway. Excellent. Looking to see what I can do here. I shatter, get the Genji. So the Pharah does a good job booping me off here, which prevents me from killing the Genji immediately. So you see that boop off? That forces me to miss 2 swings there. But I still Fire Strike, so I kill him with Fire Strike. Fine, no problem. I step in here to wait for the Mega. Doom comes in for me, and I'm in big trouble now. But fight's over. The good news is because we took the fight early enough, right? You got to take a fight somewhere in this first half. It's going to take long enough to get here that we're going to have another contest. Very, very important. Losing here is okay as long as we get a second contest. Anyway, that's the end of the Rein section. We're going to talk about Orisa now. So Orisa, why do I pick Orisa? Because A, I want to shut down the Doom. B, I know I'm going to get a contest here, and I'd rather contest here as Orisa than as Winston. Winston here is not going to do very much. He's going to get blown up. Because Winston, you need to dive off the cart to apply pressure. As Orisa, you can stand on the cart and create some pressure and stay alive. So if I'm just interested in bleeding time, I'd rather play Orisa here. I spear him at the exact right timing. He's stuck at, but unfortunately, I just don't have the ability to finish him off right now. I have to get up here to the cart. I probably could have waited a little bit longer, but I wanted to use the cart itself as cover as well. I missed this javelin. I was like, ugh. I pop spin here to buy time, because the Genji's shooting my left side, and I don't think I have a lot of sustain. You see I'm at 400 health, so I want to make sure that I stay alive as long as possible here. Actually, do double support pocketing here, right? Spinning them all off, just buying time. Time. Tree goes up. The other team doesn't want to mess with that. That's fine. Right, poking the Ana a little bit when she's scoped. Want to make sure she doesn't scope too much, right? Now, they're going to try to push in the left side. What do? I immediately pop spin, because the slam has gone down. Now Doomfist is looking to shoot the Life Weaver, right? Everyone's looking to shoot the Life Weaver. I spin in here, prevent them from doing anything. I am going to get punched out. Fine, it is what it is. I'm going to pop Fortify here. Genji goes in, immediately focus the Genji down. Because if I don't kill the Genji, nothing else matters. I have no ability to consistently kill anybody else on this team. The best I can do is burn down the Genji just a little bit to help my team survive, which sometimes is enough. Genji gets no kills. Excellent. Shooting the Doom a little bit. I missed this Javelin somehow. I swear, Javelin is like the wonkiest ability. Like, what? How does this not hit? I swear, it's the most ridiculous ability. I think that the hitbox for it is just too small, and they just need to make it slightly larger. Anyway, Doomfist pops ulti. I can't do anything about that. Like, no matter who he's going for, even if I go back for this, like, he's still going to kill the Ana, for example. Unlike Reinhardt, where I can actually shield it, for Orisa, I can't actually stop him from killing his target, and I probably can't stop him from getting away, too, with 2 movement abilities. So I poke the Ana a little bit. Alright, chill here on cart. I'm just trying to buy time, right? We probably lost the fight because I've already seen we lost 2. So I'm just looking for time. Time, right? That's why I pop Fortify nice and early here. I'm going to reduce the amount of damage I have. Buy myself time for spin. Pharah's sitting up top. It's like hard for her to really get me off here because... to get me off the cart here because I have spin, I'm durable, my Life Weaver is still alive, I can stay here for quite a while. You'll notice that my positioning, I try to stay under this platform versus playing this side. This side, she's going to be hitting directs nonstop. But if I play over here, it's hard for her to get the right angle to actually hit me with directs. I missed that Javelin, that one's just legitimately my fault. Life Weaver pulls me back, which is the right call. Doomfist wants to get the kill, but isn't able to get it. Great. So, now starts this annoying section where I'm playing Orisa. So now I want to be playing like Winston or Diva here, but again, I'm playing Orisa already. I'm near to ulti. Not that ulti's going to do anything here, but we're going to see how it plays out. I was hoping the Pharah didn't have jump jets here and no like thrust surcharge, so that she would fall into the pit. Not enough, but does get her kind of low, so reduces her impact at least. So this is a situation where, like, look, they have high ground control. There's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is zone the rest of the cart and go after the Ana when I get a chance. I melt the Genji. This is why you don't run in straight lines, right? This Genji clearly does not respect my aim. So I'm like, cool. Once I realize he's going in a straight line, I'm just gonna go tap. Getting low enough, right? So that's 150-ish damage right there. So now the Ana, same thing, does not respect my aim. This is why you have to be very careful about scoping in. So this Ana, I just do all the damage to her right now. Like that was like 150 damage. She pops Grenade right now. I'm going to spin in because I know she's going for the Mega. That's fine. She's going to get it. I can nothing I can do to stop that. But I pop Fortify here to make sure I don't get slept or disrupted. And then I go in and confirm the kill. So things like that are just so important to be able to do on like tanks. It's like sometimes you have to know this person dies now. Like there's nothing they can do. They have no more counterplay. They have no options. They have no teammates to save them. You have to understand like this person dies right now, 100%, and you go and you confirm the kill and you move on with the fight. Right? I know right here there's nothing that they can do to stop me at that point because I know the other support isn't here. I know she's already picked up Mega. I know she's already used Grenade. I'm fortified, so she can't sleep me. So this is it. Like she cannot stop me at this point. She actually even tried to use sleep, which was a mistake. Yeah, she used it when I still had sleep up, or spin up even. Anyway, Ana's dead. Working out the Doom, getting the Doom low. Doom's gonna try to jump out. He's really, really low, and he's dead. So, fun fact is, okay, wait, I killed 2. What the heck's going on with my backline? My whole backline is dead because the pharmacy just been sitting back here. So I actually want to rewind back just to see what was happening. So like when I go in here, they're gonna come out and just start killing everybody. Conconk's in. Okay, that's an interesting ulti. Well, he kills the Lifeweaver. The Ana kills the Pharah. Ana kills Pharah, and then Genji kills the Ana. Will's taking shots. Widow did basically nothing all game. This is still going on. So Widow presumably will die here soon. I have no idea how this is not over already. Okay, Widow's dead, so I've lost 3 on my backline. At this point, I came back. I'm like, what the heck is happening back here? Because I killed their backline, but they killed my backline. So I'm heavily disadvantaged in this situation. I just need to chill, right? I play 4 or 5 because I'm just trying to stay alive here. But the thing is, if I just try to run, she's going to follow me, do a ton of damage. But if I apply damage back to her, it's going to make her think twice about focusing on her aim and focus on her movement too. So now she's taking a lot of damage. She's conking away now because she's worried about the damage incoming. Go for the Javelin, see if I can get a kill. Nope. Spin back. Just reset the fight. Reset the fight. Nothing I can do right now. Doom's going to try to go in. Can't do anything about it. I do have Orisa ulti, but like it's literally the worst ulti to possibly have right now. Like I would rather have any tank ultimate here, including Whole Hog, than have a Orisa ulti. It's just impossible to actually catch anybody in it. So if I can get even some value for it, I'll take it. In fact, it's possible to get negative value from it by dying because you use it. I missed this Javelin? Question mark? Okay, sure, we'll take it. Is what it is. Alright. So Doom's gonna punch me in. I immediately turn 180 and spin to reduce damage. A lot of this is just about out-sustaining him, right? 40 seconds left. I'm just trying to kill time. As much time as I possibly can. We'll just keep buying time. Time. Alright, so I'm thinking about possibly going for the Ana, but once I realized the Genji and the Doom are on me, I'm like, okay, never mind. I missed that Javelin badly. At this point, just trying to stay alive, stay on the cart, buy time. I go here because I recognize that the Genji has dash, but the Doomfist, he does have punch here, but he does not use the punch. Yeah, I was just trying to take some pressure away from my backline at this moment in time, because I knew I could pull 2 into this at least. But Pharmacy is just sitting there. There's nothing I can really do about that. Again, if I was D.Va or Winston, I could do something, but not here. I saw the flank here. You're going to see the Winston and the Genji go to the left. So I immediately realized that I can see the Ana through the wall. I can't see enemies through walls, right? The only replay. But in game, you can see your teammates through the walls. I recognize my Ana's back is turned to the Doom, so I try to spin over there as soon as possible to protect her backside. So you can see this punch is going to hit her. I could have fortified here to stop this completely, but at least he can't kill her with the hand cannon shots. So I get in his way. He's going to pop ulti. Okay, nothing I can do about that. I was trying to hit the Genji with this Javelin. I run with the Genji. Try to kill him. He's purple. Spin. He was nearly dead, but he gets nano popped to save his life. So you're going to see he's low. The reason I was shooting is I didn't actually know the timing of when the deflect was going to end. He was down to 50 health, right? I was going to use spin to kill him, but he gets nanoed. All right, fine. Nothing I can do now. Bob's shooting at him at least. But at this point in time, there's nothing I can do to really help anybody. So I just try to go for the back line, at least keep the Ana out of the fight, because I'm also nanoed. But I realize I've taken too much damage. The Pharah's also above her. I can't possibly get a kill right now at 230. Just chill. I don't know what that Javelin was for. Alright, there's 4 seconds left. I push out the Doom's only safe spot, which is right here. I go over here, looking to Javelin him off cart, but overtime's activated. Shoot, right? Now it's just pretty straightforward. My Widow finally kills 2. Wait, I take that back. She did get kills, I guess. Eventually, sooner or later, eventually got kills. And that's the end of the attack round. Okay, let's talk about, defense round. Let's talk about attack. So for attack now, I decided to open as Winston, just a lot more flexibility in terms of like being able to do whatever I want to do at my right timing. As Reinhardt, I was always reacting to what they did. As Winston, I can force fights that I want to take. So I don't jump right away. I'm just going to pull to the right because I need to see the positioning and I need to see all of the enemy heroes before I make any decisions. So I go to the right, see what we got. Okay, Genji's here. Fine, great, cool. Yep, I'll zap him. Zap, zap, zap. He goes. I'm like, all right, is there anybody here? Because I know the pharmacy is probably a duo queue. The Mercy basically never leaves the Pharah's side. So I'm figuring that the Mercy is probably not looking at the other DPS, and I have no idea where the Ana is. I have not seen her yet at all. Yeah, because she's like, this is a crazy position for her to be in. So I go for this Genji right away. The Genji was definitely not expecting me to be here. Genji gets super low. I should have meleeed the finish right now. He gets all the way down to 1. I should have meleeed the finish. He gets saved by the Mercy. Unfortunate, but the good news is still applying a lot of pressure. Kill him because they just don't have the ability to focus the Genji off the whole time. Right? They eventually just get distracted. Great, kill the Genji. Excellent. I see the Mercy's up here. I should have gotten the kill on the Mercy. I should have stayed in the doorway. So I accidentally dropped too far out because I thought she actually could fit by me, but I had body blocked the doorway perfectly, and so she actually would not have been able to get out if I stood in place. But she gets low. I look for the right click to zap her, but you see my Ana's going to kill her as she goes through the window, which is great. I saw that happen in the game too. I see the Ana's over here. I jump. You notice how far in I try to make the bubble as much as I can. I try to block the sleep dart. I do, I think. Oh no, I don't block the dart. She hasn't used it yet. She used grenade though. Zap, 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 zap. I only stepped through it when I realized that I'm going to kill her even with sleep dart. So, Ana's dead. I come back to point. Now it's just clean up. I do notice while we're waiting that the Genji's up here looking for him. So I can tell he wants to contest the last moment. So I want to force him out early before he's ready. Right? That distracts him. No contesting the point. He should have been the one to touch there, and then Doomfist should have come in second, I believe was the plan. Whether or not they communicated or not, that seemed to be the plan. Doomfist goes off the point. Great. So from here, I try to chase this Genji. I'm saving jump because I want to figure out where the Genji goes. This is a really tough jump to do at this angle. I mess it up. With better jump mechanics, I could have made it through. If I make it through here, this Genji dies. But it's a really hard jump to make it from that angle. Like, from such a sharp angle, I had to do it, like, perfectly. But a little bit too high. Unfortunate. I can tell the Pharah wants to go after me, but it doesn't matter because the Sombra hacks her. Great, get the kill. I go for the Mercy. Zap, 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 zap. She gets low. I know she's super low. I can't quite get that kill. I thought about trying to do the jump, but I could tell from her movement that she was going to be able to sneak further in. She does a good job with the movement here. She's already in there, and then now I have jump, but like now I can't get in there fast enough to go kill the Mercy, and the Ana's going to out-heal it anyway. So instead of trying to kill him, I just reset, right, chill and cart. Most important space to control right now is going to be here and here. But the thing is, they don't contest this at all, so this is the space that I need to worry about, right? Because they don't have any ground heroes, so no one is playing in this space. So most important thing is Winston here is to constantly keep contesting this space to prevent them from killing my backline. Because if I let them sit up here, they will kill, my Lifeweaver or my Ana or whomever. So I go in. Again, not playing any game kills, but I have bubble here, and I am Winston, so great. Great, she purples me. As soon as she purples me, I get out. My job's done. I don't need to do anything else. Right, don't need to try to get kills, just relax. Reloading, jumping back in, because my bubbles are 2 seconds, I'm at full health, they have a very low damage lineup, I'm not going to get blown up. Jump in right away, zap zap Mercy, right, get punched off, great, no problem. Right, zap 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 zap, jump right back out. I don't have the opportunity for a better jump, this is like straight up, because that's pretty much the only angle I had from my positioning. Try to back up a little bit, I dodge the Doomfist punch. He pops ulti, I come down here, I look, hey, where's he going? Not coming at me? Great, excellent, pick up Mega. Why do I pick up the Mega? I'm reducing healing stress on my supports, because I know Doomfist ultimate is coming down, so it might be coming down in either one of them. I want to make sure they don't have to worry about healing me. Very little things like this, I mean, honestly, this is actually a pretty big thing. Recognizing, like, look, my supports are probably going to be busy in a second, let me just get the Mega, and then come back out and help them. So, Genji's here, I jump in, it's good jump by me, really, really good technique right here. So I'm going to jump in, I'm going to bounce my head on the doorway and get in quickly, which gets me in farther than he expected. Zap, 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 zap. He gets super low, can't quite kill him. I jump to see if I heard the dash though, so no chance to actually kill him. I see the Ana's already healing him. Zap, 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 zap. Poor Genji's like, wait, I thought the Ana was with me. I jump in on the Ana, she backs up unexpectedly. I'm in trouble right now, and I'm not really sure what the game situation is. So the Genji is dead, but the Pharah has killed my Widow, so I actually don't know what is happening in my backline right now. So I was thinking, should I pop Primal here? And that's why I jump, and I hold it at 40 health, which is way too low if I had actually needed Primal here. I decided to go for Primal anyway. I go, this is not going to be one of my best primals. This is not a good primal game. I'm going to jump, and I'm going to flip and knock her into the wall, so this ended up being good, right? Get her low, but I get too low here. Yeah, I like could have killed the Ana here, but I figured that I was probably going to die. So I was trying to get out and reset the fight. The Sombra is going to take the Mega from in front of me, which was sad. She's only missing 40 health. She doesn't realize it. And I'm like, oh, shoot. And then so I get in here right away. You also notice, by the way, when I jump away, I'm going to put down Bubble between me and them to block the shots so that he doesn't have the ability to kill me. Otherwise, he would have killed me there for sure. I sit here, crouch in the corner, wait, get the Mega. Cool, reset. Pharah's here, jump up top. So why don't I chase the Pharah here? Well, number one, Pharah does a lot of damage regularly, but I know she has ultimate because I haven't seen her use ultimate. If I chase her here down this hallway, she pops ulti and I die. That's why I'm not chasing her right now. Doom gets hacked. EMP goes off. I get popped Nano. None of this is coordinated. We just coincidental timing. Genji pops Nano and Blade at the same time. I go in, try to save. Unfortunately, I woke up to Doom. I didn't realize this. And then I'm going to kill a Genji here. So this is important, this moment in time. So it's like, what do I do with this Nano? The thing is, with Valk, even with Nano, you don't do a lot of damage. So your Zap does 90 damage a second. So, sorry, 60 damage plus 50% is 90 damage a second. So even with Nano, Mercy heals 55 health already, so that's going to drop you down to 35 health a second. So killing the Ana is going to take me 6.5 seconds or so. So that's no good. Like it's just not worth it to heal a target that's being pocketed as Nano Winston unless you're zapping a lot of people at once. That's why instead of going for the Ana here, I'm just gonna bubble off healing from the Ana because the Ana now can't heal anybody, and now I'm going after the Genji. Why? Because the Genji's being bladed. Even though he has Nano, I know he has Nano, which makes him more dangerous, right? And like takes half damage, but like I have no choice but to try to kill him because if I let him like continue, he's gonna kill my team and this fight's gonna be over anyway. I jump in, right, get that extra burst damage, and then get the kill on the melee. To see how close this was, watch this. So going in, right, EMP gets popped, he chills, he pops Nano's popped, right? He pops Blade. He does one dash in slash, but Lifeweaver, great save by Lifeweaver. He still gets the slash after that. He messes this one up because he double jumps too high and hits the top of the frame. And then, sorry. So he's gonna miss this one, and then I think he whiffs that one, hits this one, and is about to complete the last swing to kill when I kill him. So close there. Yeah, he double jumps into the ceiling. That's why he couldn't get through. So Nano Blade's dealt with at least. We traded Nano for Nano Blade, which is great. So this is actually a surprisingly big moment. The Mercy did a great job staying alive. I think her total deaths this game was like 3? Some tiny number. I think at this point in the game, I think she only has 1 death maybe. So as I'm coming out here, I get the kill, I reload. I see the Mercy. I know she doesn't have Guardian Angel, and her Valk is up. Because I just saw her Guardian Angel, so I get the right click and I jump high. Why do I jump now? Because again, I know she doesn't have Guardian Angel quite yet because I just saw her use it right now. So there's a period of time where I can jump up and do like a second plus worth of damage, right? 60, so that's like 60 to 90 damage if I can do a second and a half of damage, and I already hit her with the right click, so that's 31 damage right there. So I'm hoping to get her low and then either finish her off, have my team finish her off, or force her to hide, all of which would be wins. Because what other targets do I really have right now? I have the Doomfist, which is going to be irrelevant. I have the Ana, who's being healed by the Mercy, so irrelevant. The only one who's not getting healing here is the Mercy, so I might as well go for the Mercy. So this is actually a really, really good call. I zap the Mercy, get her low, and then she's going to die. So playing it back from her perspective. So rewind it back, that's a GA. I recognize that, I go up for her, zap, 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 zap. She GA's down, right? She's trying to stay down on the ground to get out of my range of my jump, my Tesla cannon. Right? She GA's down, right? Hits the ground right away. Chase, 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 chase. And then it's a kill. So Winston's can in fact kill Mercies. It doesn't happen very often. You need like kind of a lot of things to go right, but it's something to always be aware that is a possibility, like to have the technique to do it when you need to. I need to get rid of the Pharah because again, I can't do anything about the Doom. So I jump over here just to zone the Pharah. I can just kill her with right clicks if I need to. She's running away from me. Great, we'll take it. I jump in to follow her because she's low to the ground right now. Right, she's losing altitude, losing altitude, losing altitude. I reload, jump in. Also note that when I jump in, I use the jump at the end, which allows you to get an extra distance, extra hop at the end. That works on virtually all heroes, like Reinhardt, for example. I have it in my techniques guide. Go for the Pharah, kill the Pharah. I put bubble down to make sure she couldn't get healing. I was like, wait, why is the Ana so close? Was not expecting her to be there. Reload. Genji on my face. Okay, great. Go for the Ana. You see how I flip her? So I'm going to jump over her right here. And notice that I don't even worry about bubble. Because number one, I know my supports can see me because I'm being healed. Number two is there's a really low damage lineup. So I don't have to worry about it. I'm full health. So I'm going to jump on the Ana. And I'm going to do a 180 in the air. And I'm going to land behind her, knocking her forwards towards my team. And if my team had any kind of ranged DPS, that would be a really good opportunity for them to kill the Ana. I don't, but it's a good technique to have, right? When you know for sure, like, you're safe, jump behind them, knock them backwards into your team to get kills. I put bubble down just to reduce damage, because I'm going to get a little low right now. I'm not being healed, so I know something's going on, probably the Doom. I'm bubble dancing, making it hard for the Genji to land damage on me. So, I think it's, like, helpful to watch from the Genji's perspective to realize, like, how annoying bubble dancing can be, right? I'm not on that side. Okay, I'm inside. He hits me with one shuriken. Now I'm out of the bubble again. Now he's still being zapped this whole time. Now he's trying to leave because he's taking too much damage. He's at 84 health, right? We're attacking the bubble. Like, all this is wasted damage. He's not doing anything against me, and the bubble's gonna expire soon. So I'm gonna get a little bit extra burst damage there by jumping up against the wall to come back down quickly. I also wanted to reset a little bit because I need to give myself some time to just think and breathe and look to see what the situation was. So that jump helps with that instead of going straight into the wall. Jumping high and riding it a little bit gives me a little bit more time to figure out what's going on. So I realized the Genji is dashed and try to contest, but he's too late. I just bubbled to make sure nobody dies. So over here, the Pharah is going to get a kill on the Widow. Oh, that's already happened. Sorry. So Pharah's gonna die right now, or sorry, Pharah's gonna kill the Widow. I'm like, okay, cool. Not a lot I can do. We have 4 minutes to push it one fight, so I'm in great shape. I'm not trying to force anything. Don't need to pop any ultimates. Just chill, right? A winning strategy here, by the way, with 4 minutes is simply have nobody in your team use ultimates. Wait for the enemy team to pop all their ultimates, then pop all 5 of yours in one fight, and guarantee the win. Obviously, that requires some degree of coordination, but often it happens naturally, especially if you're getting steamrolled, trying to push in. So I'm trying to contest this upper space as much as possible, but I can only do it when there's people up here. If the Pharah and Mercy are flying around the air over here, me standing here is not going to do anything. But recognizing the Mercy is here and the Genji's here, I can get value. I bubble off to make sure nobody else can attack me. Force Genji dash, that's great. When Genji dashes out like that, that's excellent, because that means that I don't have to deal with him for the next 10 seconds. Zap, 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 zap. So I try to jump in here. I had no idea this overhang was a real prop. I thought it was a fake piece of furniture and it blends in the background because it's dark. I messed up this jump because of this, and if I landed here, that would have been a great play. Unfortunately, it doesn't because I clipped the top. I'm gonna clip it again later too. Oh, I messed it up just a little bit. I really want to land in her face because if she pops primal at close range, she'll die instantly. Quick note here. So Doom's gonna punch me off into the gap. So I thought I was going into the gap here. So you notice that I immediately look up. So punch in, I immediately look up, and I'm like, oh, nope, don't need it. But really good instinct to have, just the spatial awareness to understand where you are. Now I finally land the jump, get the Pharah low, see? I finally managed to go in there and she dies. So after this kill, who's vulnerable, right? You have Genji here, can't die, Mercy's healing him, Mercy's in the air, can't kill her. Ana, maybe could go for her, but she's pretty deep right now, so I want to confirm, hey, what's going on in my backline? Ana's gonna sleep me, so be it, no big deal. I see Genji's going for my Ana right now. I go in, I bubble off healing, go for the Genji, he dashes, I go up, try to finish him. Nope. Zap, 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 zap. Now I go for primal. This is not going to be a good primal. It's really hard to primal people in the air. All the more powerful, I finally get value here. Actually, pretty good value at the end, but it is really, really, really hard to primal people in the air. When I miss that one, I'm like, oh shoot, right? And then she manages to evade here too. I think I do hit her actually. I do hit her, but what the heck? This is not going to be anything useful. This is not the valuable part. But good hits here. I also see the Ana at the end. You'll see that I recognize the Ana's there at the end. I'm like, oh, okay. Go for the Ana. Go for the Ana. All right, great. Nanos pop. Zap, 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 zap. I get punched off. All right, great. Zap, 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 zap. Pharah ulti. What am I gonna do? That's fine. That was a nano Pharah ulti as well. Come back out of spawn. We're at 2 minutes 45 seconds. Plenty of time. they're going to go in, they're going to kill my Widow, nothing I can do about that. I can see that they're going for my Sombra right now, so I'm going to jump in. I see Genji has used dash here, which means he does not have a dash reset because he used dash after he got the last limb. Burn, 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 burn. Try to get the kill. Get low, low, low. Right, I get punched out. Yep, great, get the kill. So now we're in a 4-on-4 situation, but we have first spawn. Doom's slept. Sombra EMP'd here, I'm sure, because if she landed the EMP, the Doom dies and we win this fight and win the game. But it was a big risk and she probably should have waited. But Doom's gonna get woken up. He jumps on top of me. I put bubble down because I know Doom at this point is gonna hit me with it no matter what. But I want to prevent the Pharaoh from killing me, which is a good call because it barely saves my life. Life Weaver does a good grip, saves my life. One thing to note here is we've had Life Weaver all game, and one of the reasons I played Reinhardt was to give him an opportunity to pull me back from dives, because you can be a lot more aggressive if you have a Life Weaver on your team, because he can physically pull you out of fights. So, something to note. But I think that's like my second grip of the game from him, which is fine. I don't think most of the time I didn't need it. They were usually not targeting me, so it was the right call for him to not be going after me. Alright, so this moment is going to be basically the last meaningful encounter of the game. So I'm going to dive in because I saw the Pharah, I think, getting hit. I zapped her myself. Going in, I saw that she dropped low. Okay, great. Zap, 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 zap. I bubble, right, to make sure I don't die here. I reload, jump in. I'm going to kill the Doom on my right with the splash damage, and then follow the Genji in. Get the Genji super low. Zap, 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 zap. He pops Blade here. He's going to kill me with 25 health left, which is unfortunate. I should have been played closer and then meleeed him at the end. But it's not going to matter because we capped. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Hopefully this is helpful just to show you yet another example of just like kind of higher level gameplay, but also playing Reinhardt against Doomfist. I think it's a very unusual matchup, and I'm glad I got a video of it.